On April 10th, 1925, a small book known as The Great Gatsby was published. So here, on this day, exactly 100 years later, we will put it to the test and see if it's truly a timeless classic. Welcome back to BG's Books. I'm Mr. BG, and today we will be taking another look at The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. This won't be a review this time, but rather a retrospective of what it's meant over the past century that it's been around. So, for any of you guys who don't know, I recently reviewed The Great Gatsby just last month, and I said I did that in preparation for the 100th anniversary, which is the video that I'm doing now. So, it is actually not the 100th anniversary when I'm filming this yet. It is currently April 8th when I'm filming this video. But when this video comes out, it will be April 10th, which will be the 100th anniversary of The Great Gatsby. So, what I wanted to do for this video is just kind of talk about its themes and see if they're still relevant 100 years later. So, one of the main things of The Great Gatsby is ambition. And ambition is still very much a thing today. Like, people are still ambitious about things. They still have big dreams. They have hopes. They want to do a lot of things with their life that they know they'll never be able to do, but they still want to do because that's just how they are. And another theme of this book is money. And money is still around today. And in fact, I think the money problem is even worse than it was back in 1925. So I guess you could say that both themes so far are pretty relevant. And then the third theme the Great Gatsby tackles very well is the American dream and the lie of the American dream. So, from my understanding, at least, this is totally open for interpretation, by the way, but my understanding of the American dream is just someone who just wants to have a great life in America. Like, not necessarily be rich, but just, like, have enough money to not be able to worry about any finance problems. Maybe have, like, that perfect special someone in their life and whatever. Just have a nice life, a nice family, and just be successful in whatever it is you want to do. And I think that's a very strong American dream. And I think The Great Gatsby also tackles that as well, which is handled so well in the book and stuff. And now we get into the lies of the American dream, which is that it's like in the book, Gatsby wants to rekindle his old romance with Daisy, who is Tom's cousin, or sorry, not Tom's cousin, that's Tom's wife, Nick's cousin, sorry about that. And he tries everything he can to get back together with Daisy, but she's just married to Tom now, and she's not very interested. And so even though Gatsby knows that Daisy's unattainable, he still thrives to get with Daisy again. And the burning light, there's a green light in the book on Daisy's pier, not pier. It represents Gatsby's unending desire to end up with Daisy in the end, and that just doesn't happen because at the end Gatsby gets killed, and that green light is just still seen as just a regular green light. Nothing special about it, just like Gatsby's dreams. So basically, those three main themes, the American dream, the lie of the American dream, money, and ambition, or I guess the four main themes, sorry about that, they are still, while they have changed over the last 100 years, they are still very much relevant, and I could just not choose a better book to talk about all those themes than The Great Gatsby. Like, seriously, guys, The Great Gatsby is just so good. It's also a very short read. It's like, look at that. So anyway, The Great Gatsby is a very short read. It is F. Scott Fitzgerald's masterpiece, which, I mean, how could it not be? It's like the thing he's known for. So yeah, guys, that's just kind of like my thoughts on The Great Gatsby's themes and stuff. I just wanted to hop on here and see if the themes that it covers 100 years ago are still relevant today, which not only do I think that they are, but I'll go even further to say that I think they will still be relevant hundreds of years from now, because this book is just that timeless and it's that good. So anyway, yes, the themes are not only just very prevalent, but it's also just a great read on its own. I mean, it's very short, so look at that. So if you're not into like longer books like I am, then I think you'll get a very good kick out of The Great Gatsby. If you've never read it before, I'd say go read it. And if you have read it before, I'd say read it again for the 100th anniversary. But anyway, now I'm going to pass the video on to you guys. I would love to hear what you think about The Great Gatsby. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you dislike it? Do you think it's just okay? I would love to hear that from you guys. So be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comment section below if you want to share your thoughts on The Great Gatsby and turning 100 years old. I would also like to see some appreciation for the 100-year anniversary in the comments. So if you want to do that, please do. But anyway, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts, and now that I've had your thoughts, I will now end this video. But anyway, happy 100th anniversary, Great Gatsby. Here's to 100 more.